Good morning, everybody. It's Steve Levy with AmeriCARE Silicon Valley. I think this is number 5 or 6 on our newly formed channel here to try to bring more information out via this new video technology that, at least new to us, that we're trying to incorporate into our website, and you can actually see it, and I'm going to show you on our main page. But today, I wanted to talk about seniors and scammers. It's not a very popular topic anymore because it's kind of been, something that everybody has almost accepted, but it's out there and it's real. And, the vulnerable are always going to be the ones that these scammers go after. And they will intimidate, they will impersonate, they will do things that, quite frankly, any normal person would say, well, how could you have done that? Well, it happens, and it happens all too often. So I'm going to go to our website right now, and we're going to bring this in nice and tight, full screen, and get rid of my smiling face. Here we go. And so I am going to go over to our main page here. And as you can see, we have made a lot of changes. A lot of good input from folks like you all who are watching. But we've added our new television station, ACSV TV, and it's going to start showing you all of the key videos that are coming online, trying to make it a weekly event if we can keep up with it, and all of you. You can actually go to the channel by clicking here. It will take you all the way to YouTube, where everything basically lives. And so you can see all of our videos that are live and streaming on a daily basis. So I hope this helps. I really, we feel very confident that this is a good way to communicate because some people have difficulty reading and interacting with pages. So video is a great choice of communication. Whether you like my smiling face or not, you're going to see more of it as we go forward, and others. I plan on bringing in some of the team, and one of the key areas that we're going to is get to meet our caregivers. So let's go to our resources area over here, and we'll click on articles. And one of our most recent ones, and this was basically April 13th. That's what all this means. I have to look at it myself, right? What does all that mean? So April is the 04, and 13 is when it was released. That's the day. Protecting seniors from scammers. That's this article. It's well written. It's put out by our headquarters locations. We are a franchise of AmeriCARE based in Atlanta, Georgia, and they do a really good job, the marketing team, of coming up with articles that are relevant. And as you can even see in the existing articles some of our past articles that are also online. And this is it. This picture to me tells it all. You have someone who's smiling. You have someone who is paying attention to somebody either on a video talking, or perhaps it's a Zoom or video conference, or just a straight on email that someone clicks on that looks interesting and looks legitimate. And you could tell by the way they're leaning in. Look at the shoulders, look at the angle of the head. They are trusting whatever's on this computer screen here. So there's a lot of telltale signs of what's going on here in this one picture, and probably the scariest part is right there, the credit card. And so, yes, it's probably a little overdone, but quite frankly, this is the real world. And so, protecting seniors from scammers, as far as we're concerned, it's addressing it as often as you can. Maybe on a monthly basis, talk to those that you care for as a family, and don't point a finger at your mother, father, grandmother, whoever it is that you're taking care of, but talk to the whole group. Don't put them on the hot seat, because their feelings are going to be being picked on, and that they can make decisions for themselves. But when you start talking about risk and fraud and all the things that happen, you have a lot of risk as a family to protect your loved ones and make sure that they're not being hit by telemarketing scams that target seniors. I mean, they have specific scripts that are written to attract a senior's interest. They know what they're doing, and they're typically not in the United States. They're somewhere else, and they are working round the clock. So they can do that 8 o'clock at night when someone's tired and a little less attentive, and get them on the phone. And we had a personal situation many years ago where we had someone in our family who got a phone call saying that they had my son in jail and they were holding him in a Mexican jail where he lives. And so they had a lot of information they got off of Facebook on my son, and it was early on after he'd moved there. And it affected one of my family members deeply, to the point where they called us screaming and crying and telling us that Josh has been taken and they want money, and they were trying to get her to give a credit card to get my son out of jail. So I had a personal situation that occurred on this. So it's a pretty private matter in respect to making this more aware to the community that we serve. This article goes into how to screen for potential scams. What do you do if you suspect fraud? And we have an 800 number here, 855-303-9470, and a website for fraud protection hotline. That's on aging.senate.gov. And you can go in there and basically report incidents as a family and try to help. Also, there's places that you can go to that may be more local to you, and we have a link here to find a location near you. So I hope this helps. These articles are well written, well thought out, and again, they're coming at you quite often. You find our articles on our resource page, clicking on articles, and then clicking on all the way down through all of these. Our theme, our tag is happier at home, and wherever your home may be, whether your loved one is with you in their own home, in an assisted community, we follow them wherever that may be to try to make it one day at a time happier at home. Very simple. And we envision that the more we can keep a senior at home, the better they will be, and their life is one day at a time better and better. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing this, go back to our main screen, and wish you all a great day wherever you may be, and stay tuned for more of this in the future. Steve Levy, founder of AmeriCARE Silicon Valley, located here in Santa Clara County in the city of Morgan Hill, serving all of the valley. Take care.